Hey there, welcome to round number 2, and we're on the play. According to our opponent's goldfish history, they play a lot of Cephalid Breakfast. I hope that's not true, because that's a pretty bad matchup for us. That said, not a whole lot we can do about it. Our opening hand is fine. I'd really prefer if one of these tutors was another land, but I still think we're going to keep. Our opponent is mulliganed. And Cephalid Breakfast is definitely one of those matchups where you wish that Extract was in the board. Like Thoughtseize is fine, but Extract could just remove the Oracle if they're only playing one. Alright. Did not need another Burning Wish. We're going to pass. And it is looking a little bit like it is a breakfast deck. The Inset Brainstorm is a little bit of a giveaway. Really wanted to land there. Deploy the Wish Claw. So they're definitely on the breakfast deck. I have their list up in Tundra Bayou Tracks. Yeah, so like this hand could have been a turn 1 protected win if we were playing Extract. Oh, I guess they could Living Wish for another. That's not even true. Okay, so Extract wouldn't have been a turn 1 win. Oh, jeez. We can't even do anything here. Like, our out here is trying to get them to force something into a veil, and then we rip. Alright, so we need our opponent to not have Daze or Force of Will right now. Very patient. No point in even drawing a card because we had already searched. I was wondering if the Veil draw would have mattered. Alright, we lost game 1 to Cephalid Breakfast. This is just like such a bad matchup. The deck that can kill you on turn 2 with Forcible backup is just like never favorable. Thoughtseize is coming in. It doesn't really look like they have Hate Bears, so I'm not going to board. I'm just going to leave it as is. You could like board in Decays over Ponders. Like you could board in like Decay Chain over Ponder, but I don't know if I like that. think you're better off just like doing what you do best. And while we wait, why don't you go and follow all of our social media channels? Game 2. Okay. Gonna get Underground Sea with the Delta, and then we can get Taiga with Verdant. I don't really want those. Like, those are all fine cards. It's just, like, not what we need. Dark Ritual was a great draw. Could have played out Lotus Petal there. They did board in 3 Thoughtseize. My mind was that I wanted to save Petal for protecting Claw. But I guess it didn't hurt to play it last turn. That might have been an oversight on my part. This person's last list plays one of each combo piece on the board for Living Wish. So I think they're less likely to just, like, have it. Just because there's only 3 and 3 main deck. They only have 2 days. I think I'm going to fire this off. If they have their 2 of, they have their 2 of. It looked like a force. Did they change their mind? Okay. Interesting. Does that mean they have another force? Okay. That's a reasonable backup plan. Our opponent does play Cabal Therapy, so I think I'm going to hide. I don't know if I want to hide both or just one of the rituals. I think just one. Because if we hide both, we can't play around days next turn. Well, I guess I could have really gotten them if I had hit both. They have the 2 of Cabal Therapy. I wonder if we want to draw the Dark Ritual now. Might be better to like shuffle it away, try to draw a diamond. Because like the Dark Ritual isn't doing us a whole lot right now. Get another blue source. So I'm comfortable passing here because our opponent didn't play a fetch land, which means I think that they're brainstorm locked without a white source. Alright, well there's the white source. Are we dead? Probably not if this is the line. Chooses an Uro. I think that's supposed to just be a blue card for another force. Well, there's diamond. So if they have a force, we can protect it with Veil. Ideally, they don't have a force here because if we get to draw 7 with having so they just have an Uro. I still think I'm supposed to fight here. Because if they didn't have anything, we would draw 7 with a claw in play, which makes winning super easy. Problem is, if we fizzle, we just gave them a demonic tutor. But that is not a hand that fizzles. I guess they could have a card I don't want to name. It's not in their last list, but a 1 mana green instant could stop us here. Playing the LED there is bad sequencing on my part, but I don't like based on their last list. There's nothing that they have that matters. All right, 10 drills. Okay, so going to game 3. I don't think I'm going to change anything. I'm going to leave it as is. But in the meantime, you can check out our new mini tokens at theepicstorm.com/shop. The mini tokens. 6 mana symbols, 1 storm symbol, 9 goblin tokens on the back. 9 unique goblin tokens that repeat. You get 54 tokens total. And they're mini. They're half the size of a standard Magic the Gathering card. Alright, game 3, we're on the draw. We've opened up a hand that's a keep. Our opponent's kept 7 as well, so I'm a little bit nervous, but maybe we'll be able to pull it out. A blind cabal therapy. What will they name? No Veil Summer here. Pretty free to play out our artifacts here. And this way, if we need to brainstorm and hide, we can. So I think Cabal Therapy means that there's another. Or a Thoughtseize. Like naming Veil somewhere on the first means that there's probably a discard spell. And if there's not a discard spell, I think it means that they have a force. We're probably going to brainstorm on the end step, see what we can do. Puts 2 on top. I'm going to take my draw step. Okay, didn't really want to chrome mox, but that's fine. What are we supposed to do with this? Hiding the Dark Ritual because I want them to flashback naming Dark Ritual. Force pitch Narc Amoeba. I'm okay with that. Their plan on turn 2 might have been to Narc Amoeba flashback therapy. So they have an illusionist. So we might be dead next turn. Yeah, we're definitely dead next turn. What does that mean? So I don't think we can keep the ritual on top. Play activate. Wait, if the top card is Dark Ritual, if I stacked it right. Play activate ritual. Alright, so instead of taking a chance and guessing, I'm going to look at my video real quick. The instant replay. It's not going to show me. I think ritual's on the top. We're dead to a daze. Okay, I stacked it correctly. If they have another force, we're dead either way. Actually, their last card could be a force. It could be a force or a daze. This match has been pretty back and forth. Good magic. Hey! See some zeros, though. All we need is a single red source that isn't a land. Well, we have to flip. We're dead, so it's not even a decision. Like, we can't pass. That'll do, pig. That'll do. All right, hold control. Add 3 black. Grab tendrils and cast it for 10. The perfect number. Woot woot. Awesome match. That puts us up to 2-0. And like I've been mentioning, please remember to like, follow, subscribe. All of our social media channels are in the bottom. Go do that. There's a Discord that you're welcome to join as well. We discuss Legacy Storm combo there. And thanks. Next round will be coming up. Hey, Bryant Cook here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, but also follow the social media channels down below. If you want to support this content directly, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/shop. And if you need a little bit of assistance with the Epic Storm to get to that next level, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/tutoring. Don't worry, there's more great content coming right up.